Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Brittany, and if this is your first time stumbling across one of my videos, I usually focus on fashion, beauty, luxury, lifestyle, fragrances, and pretty much whatever else I feel like talking about. So if that seems like something that you may be interested in, go ahead and click on that subscribe button if you enjoy the content, of course. Also, if you're already a subscriber, go ahead and click on that notification bell so that you do not miss an upload from me. Okay, y'all, so I am so excited to dive into some fall content. I am bringing back one of my series called Trend Talk. I used to film this series on my channel a couple years ago, so I think this is the perfect time to bring it back. I am always super inspired around fall time, so let's hope that this can continue. But today we're going to be talking about shoe trends for fall 2024, so if you are interested, then stick around. So fall is one of my favorite seasons. You guys know, if you've been following me for a while, I really love clothes. Like, I love putting the things on. So that's why fall is one of my favorites. You get to layer, you get to play with different textures and things like that. But more than I love clothes, I love shoes and accessories. So of course I had to start off this trend talk with my favorite fall shoes for this season, and one of the top trends this season is suede. Now, before we start trying to reinvent the wheel, suede is nothing new. Suede comes around every single year for fall and winter, but I am finding that I'm seeing a lot more suede options this season in particular. I think that suede is one of the most luxurious and sophisticated fabrics because it instantly elevates a look. I find that suede adds texture to your look, but it can also elevate your looks as well. So instead of always going for a pair of leather boots, maybe opt for a pair of suede boots, especially if you don't have any in your collection. So I added 2 pair of suede boots to my collection this year. The first pair is a dark brown pair of suede boots. I absolutely love these boots. These are actually by Michael Kors, and Michael Kors really does make great quality pieces. Definitely one of those classic American brands, but when I saw these brown boots, I had to get them. Now, ideally, I would love just like a straight shaft type of boot, but because I am short, I am literally only 5'1", I have short legs. So even though I don't always have an issue with the calf circumference, I have an issue with the calf height, okay? And so I've been on the hunt for just a pair of knee boots, but every single time they end up slouching because the boot itself is just too high. Now, my calf does measure 14 to 14.5 inches the last time that I checked. So most boots still do fit me, but again, I'm getting a lot of that slouching around the ankle. And I don't mind like a nice slouchy boot. It's actually my preference because I just like all of my pieces to have a little bit of edge. But when I am looking for like that straight boot, it's been very hard to find. So when I saw these, they have the slouching already kind of built in, but the height of the boot is perfect on my leg, and they're not so slouchy that they look overly edgy. They still give me that classic look that I've been looking for. So I'm super excited to add these to my collection, and I love them so much when I received them that I had to get them in the regular black as well. So now I have 2 pair of the same style boots in my collection, one smooth black leather and one brown suede. And even though these have a little bit of a fun heel, the heel is not too high, so it's definitely something that you can get a ton of wear out of. And it doesn't hurt to have 2 pair because they are still a classic silhouette while still giving a little bit of interest. So definitely recommend these boots. They're very comfortable and they're a very pointed toe, which I do prefer. I'm really big on the shape of my shoes, and this pointed toe looks so high end, you guys, okay? So definitely check these out. They do run true to size in my opinion, but I always size up a half size just to wear like really thick socks. In the suede, I think you can still go with your normal size, but in the leather, you may want to size up a half size if you like to wear really thick, chunky socks. The next pair of suede boots that I added to my collection are really chunky, and you can wear them over the knee or you can slouch them down to make them like really big and chunky. When I saw these are by Steve Madden, and when I saw these, they kind of put me in the mindset of the Margiela boots that were really on trend. Tracy Ellis Ross was the first person that I saw wear these like sand color Margiela boots. They do have a square toe, but the way that the material comes up from the vamp of the foot, it's almost like it's not as sleek, right? So it doesn't like conform to the foot and then comes up. It just kind of like comes up like a sack. And that is a very trendy boot and very expensive. But when I saw these, I felt like they mixed a little bit of the trend, but also giving me that classic silhouette that I enjoy. So these have more of a pointed almond toe shape, and then the heel is nice and chunky, very comfortable, and I love this sand color. This is a boot that you can wear all year round. Now, they do come in multiple colors. You can get black smooth leather, you can get red smooth leather. They also have like this distressed color, brown leather, but I chose the sand because again, I was inspired by those Margiela boots, and I feel that I can wear these boots with like the Chloe style dresses that are really on trend, you know, like the ruffly type of dresses. So I can pull them over my knee. I can also wear them a little bit more on the classic side by wearing a pair of skinny jeans or some leggings and tucking them inside of the boot. I feel that these are a little bit more versatile in my wardrobe, so I'm super happy to add these. And I find that these run big. Now, like I said, I usually size up a half size, but with these, I went with a 7.5 and they're perfect. I had the size 8. I found that the calf was just like sloppy big and I didn't like that. So when they went on sale, I went and tried it again with the 7.5, and I really like this silhouette better for me. It also could be because I'm short. I do feel like these will look really good on a more tall frame. However, I love these boots, super comfortable. The heel is a comfortable height. Like, I think you should really check these out, you guys. And so many of you have already purchased these over on Instagram. So I know you guys are loving them. Continue to tag me when you do wear those. And speaking of those over the knee style boots, that brings me into our next trend, which is over the knee boots. Now, over the knee boots kind of went out of style a little bit. I mean, I was still kind of wearing mine because again, I'm short. So when I find a boot that works for me, I'm going to stick with it. But I do feel like within the last couple of years, we've been doing just knee-high boots, but over the knee and thigh-high boots are back on trend because of the Chloe runway collection. Chloe's runway collection really did like wake up the people for fall. I'm loving the bohemian flair. Chloe has always had that kind of bohemian flair, so they definitely brought back like those super frilly dresses, but they're edging it up with leather thigh-high boots, and I just love that combination. It is so good, you guys. So definitely loving the thigh-high boots with more of a feminine frilly type of dress. You can also do it with jeans, like I said before, and do maybe like a chiffon frilly ruffle type of top. And in the Chloe collection, of course, they were wearing like the Chloe chain belt, but you can always opt for just a regular gold chain belt just to give you the same vibe. You don't have to invest in certain pieces if you don't think you're gonna love them for years to come. You can still get the same vibe by, you know, just wearing things that you already have in your wardrobe. But loving over the knee and thigh high boots, so definitely be on the lookout for those. And just a caveat, if you have like a really wide calf, like up to 18, I want to say 18, 19 inches, Dolce Vita just launched their wide calf line when it comes to their boots. So I'll link some of those down below as well, because I know how much of a struggle it can be to find like your perfect boot, whether it's your height or your calf size. So definitely be on the lookout for that in the description box. The next boot that I've been seeing a lot of is the riding boot. Now, a riding boot obviously is a very classic style of boot. However, Gucci has recently come out with a pair of riding boots, and I've seen them all over the runway, and I've seen a lot of people kind of wearing these and styling them up. I do feel like they kind of go along with that barn style jacket that I've been seeing a lot of. So just think that kind of equestrian, kind of like pedigree style of dressing. Very cute, almost preppy, if you will. But I do like a good riding boot. Again, I don't think that I'd be able to pull these off. I haven't found one yet that I just love, because again, I am short, and those are made to be very sleek, and I feel like for more of a slim and long leg. But if you guys have seen any, let me know. Gucci also has a riding boot that goes over the knee, which are so beautiful. It is such a gorgeous boot, you guys. The leather on it looks so soft, and it's just smooth and supple. gorgeous. So absolutely loving the riding boot trend. May not be for everyone, but it's definitely a classic. So if that's something that you like, I do think it's worth investing in. And I'll also find some alternatives down below that are not as expensive. Another boot trend that I want to mention is animal print boots. Now, animal print never really goes out of style, but I know that you guys have noticed leopard has been everywhere this season, okay? So leopard boots are in, cheetah print boots are in, also your snake print boots are in, you guys. So if you're into animal print, I do think that these could be really fun and funky. They can kind of like, you know, amp up your looks, especially if you have more of that maximalist type of vibe. And you don't have to do like a knee-high animal print boot if that's too much. You can also do just a bootie and just have those kind of peak through the bottom of a nice pair of boot cut or straight leg jeans. I think that would be really classic and really nice. And that is a good way to kind of just like dabble into that trend, give you a little bit of interest. And you can pair a leopard pair of boots with an all black look and you instantly look chic. So definitely recommend some leopard, even some zebra. I've been seeing a lot of zebra floating around as well. Not necessarily in shoes, but definitely in handbags. And I have my eye on this Marc Jacobs zebra bag. You guys, pony hair is gorgeous. Well, I think it's pony hair. Is it zebra hair? I doubt that, but it's so gorgeous. It's from Marc Jacobs and it comes in multiple sizes. So all of the animal print is on trend and I love it. I do think the animal print is just a great way to add just a little bit of interest and texture to your look without thinking too hard about it. And don't forget, animal print is a neutral, so you can wear it with multiple things. Don't think that, you know, you are limited just to black. It acts as a neutral, so you can pair it with your burgundies, your blacks, your khaki color greens, khaki colors, all those things, browns. It's going to be fabulous. Now, speaking of the print of the season, we have to talk about burgundy, okay? Burgundy is definitely the color of the season. I remember back in 2014, we were going crazy over burgundy and we were calling it ox blood. Now it's burgundy again, which I think is what it is. And burgundy is always a gorgeous color for fall, but burgundy is literally everywhere this season, okay? So if burgundy is one of your favorite fall colors, this is the time to go out and pick up some pieces because there are so many options, you guys. And that's what I love about like trends recycling, because even though you may have always loved that trend or that style, when it's on trend, you have just a plethora of options to choose from. So I have a couple of pair of heels, one pair of slingbacks that I picked up from ASOS. They sold out so fast. I did post them on my Instagram stories, but I love these heels. They're so comfortable and they have the gold cap toe. So they kind of give like that YSL vibe, and YSL has been killing it when it comes to a slingback, okay? YSL heels are killer in general, both comfort wise and the look, but these ASOS heels were just a fabulous alternative. I'll also link some alternatives that I found on Amazon. They look absolutely gorgeous, so I'll have those linked down below as well. But I also picked up another pair of patent burgundy heels. I got these from Zara, and Zara has some really great options as well. So if you've been looking for burgundy shoes, I have you covered, okay? Burgundy boots, burgundy shoes, burgundy heels, burgundy slippers, all the things, okay? So another trend of boot that I have noticed that I feel like trickled over from last year is the biker boot. Miu Miu made the biker boot really huge last year, and I enjoy that boot. I do have a couple pair in my wardrobe, and I do find that these are nice boots when you don't want to wear a heel, but you still want to add like a little bit of something to your look. These add a lot of edge to your looks. So for me, when it comes to fall and winter and I don't want to think about it, but I still want to look nice, I'm always going to give like an all black look, maybe like a leather jacket or a leather bomber. You can throw on those biker boots and you're good to go. Like you just have this edgy look without looking like you tried too hard. Very effortless. So really enjoying those. There are so many options now that this trend has kind of trickled over again into this season. So I'll definitely link some down below. I have some from Dolce Vita. I also have some that I picked up from Macy's last year. Not sure if those are still available. Steve Madden has like a direct dupe of the Miu Miu boots. So if you are looking for some I will definitely link them down below. And just like that rugged boot in general is really on trend. So even if you don't want to go with the pull-on style like the biker boot, you can go with a lace-up style if you want to. I'll definitely be pulling back out my Prada boots. I may not wear like the little pouches on the side, but it's still like that rugged kind of look, and I really do love a nice boot that can still give me a little bit of something to my outfit where I don't have to wear a heel. So now moving into the shoes, one of the shoe trends that was hugely on trend last year are flats, ballerina flats, and then it moved into like pointed toe flats, all types of flats, right? So this year I'm noticing that the ballerina flat has merged into a ballerina heel. And I couldn't really get into the round toe flat, but the round toe heel, there's something so sweet about that. I love, okay? So Loewe has some that I love. I tried them on when I was in New York for Fashion Week. They have this round toe ballerina style heel, and it's like a, I want to say more cream ivory color, and it's like sequins mesh. You guys, so cute. I tried them on. I didn't love how they looked on my foot, but looking at them just on the shelf, absolutely gorgeous. Okay, love those. Miu Miu is another brand that is doing like the ballerina flat, but also the ballerina heel. They have a little bit more of a realistic ballerina look. So if you're into that, I do think that that is a very trendy style of shoe. But if that's your vibe, definitely go for it, you guys. I do feel like the Loewe, you probably get a little bit more wear out of it. I've also seen some from Jeffrey Campbell as well. So I'll do some research and kind of like put some options down below for you guys. I do find that it's a fun trend. I personally wouldn't invest too much into it. I'd probably give it $100 or less, okay? So yeah, but I do love those shoes. Now the Loewe's, if I find a colorway that I think looks absolutely amazing on me, I might add those to my collection on sale, of course, okay, on sale, because I just think that it's such a fun shoe. And they also have like the round toe boot as well, but that pump is so cute, you guys. Something so sweet and feminine about that round toe pump. I just love it. Speaking of flats, slippers are back on trend, you guys. Again, for some of us, they never went out of style, but for some they did. So when I think of a slipper, I think of like the Gucci Princetown mules. I think of a Birkenstock. I think of, you know, maybe the J.W. Anderson style of slippers. So those are hugely back on trend right now. H&M did a pair that everybody went crazy for. They kind of remind me of the Awake Mode slippers. Very, very cute. They add a little bit of edge because they have those grommets and the studs on them. But also it's just a good way to add some interest to your look, and you don't have to be in a heel. And again, that's huge for me. I am short, so I'm always 9 times out of 10 I am in a heel. But I do like a slipper every now and then, and I'm going to be pulling back out my Princetown mules. I have the original ones with the fur, and then I have a couple pair with some bees on it, so those are fun. And then I have a pair of cream mules as well, the Princetown mules from Gucci. But Gucci has a pair that looks just like the Birkenstocks. They just have like the Gucci print. They also come in another color of the season, which is burgundy. So those are really cute. Been thinking about those as well, just to have something really chill to wear with like some thick woolly socks and jeans. So we'll see if I end up adding those to my collection. But yeah, slippers are hugely on trend, and I think you guys should check them out. Also, when it comes to boots, we're having fun with our boots again, you guys. So I've seen a lot of studded boots lately, and I am a fan. I think it has to be done right in order for them to still look elevated and expensive. But Zara has a gorgeous pair of brown suede studded boots. They're gorgeous, okay? The only reason that I did not pick them up is because the heel is that big. Now, I don't know about y'all, but I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. Well, spoiler alert, I got them, y'all. Listen, I tried them on in store, and they're just too good, so comfortable, and they make such a statement. Thing is, my little nails, you see I'm short again with the nails. That's what the heel was giving. I had to leave them, but they are absolutely gorgeous, and I do feel like those could look really elegant, really good, and just fun, edgy. It can do all the things. They go with that slouchy trend as well. Just phenomenal. So if those are still available, I'll definitely link them down below for y'all. Now, speaking of flats that moved into heels, let's talk about the loafer. So a few years ago, the loafer was hugely on trend. I do see the loafer coming back. I've seen a lot of styles with the loafer, and what I'm loving is how they're doing like the knee-high stocking sock with a loafer. I think that's so cute. For me, it kind of just takes me back to Catholic school, but I think it's so cute. And I also like the knee high with like a heel as well. But take the loafer that we loved, that was the flat and the chunky loafer, make it a little bit more sleek, okay? So we're doing like sleek loafers, like the original style penny loafers, okay? Super cute, super sleek, very, again, pedigree, if you will. And I'm a huge fan, again, because I did go to private school. That was just like something that just feels near and dear to me. But not only are we bringing back the original penny loafer, we're also taking the loafer into a heel. And Gucci has this loafer slingback. I actually got these for my birthday. My mom picked these up for me for my birthday. And these are literally a work of art, you guys. They are a platform loafer, and I got them in the color of the season, which is burgundy. And it has the GGs embossed all over the leather. Absolutely gorgeous. These come in smooth leather, and they also come with the Gucci print like the ones that I have, but they also come in black, they come in green, I mean just brown. The options are endless. So if you're into the penny loafer but you want a little bit of a heel, they do have those at Gucci, but I've also seen some other options at a lower price point, so I'll link those down below as well. So yeah, if you're into like that loafer style, but you want a little bit of height, check out a loafer heel. I think that could be so cute. I can't wait to style mine up. I'm getting some looks together that I can't wait to share with you all. And then we'll also be talking about more fashion trends as well. But I wanted to start off with my shoe trends because I'm a shoe girl through and through, and I know you guys love my shoes. So I definitely just wanted to have a video where we talk all about the new shoe trends for 2024. Let me know some of your favorite fall shoe trends down below for 2024. I am really excited for fall, you guys. Make sure to check out that description box. Everything that I've mentioned with some alternatives will be linked for you guys. So that's where you need to be because I have you covered, okay? You guys know I love doing all the research and finding you guys like the best options. So check out that description box, and I will talk to you on my next video. Bye, y'all.